$1.6 trillion looted by Alexander the Great.
In 331 BC, after the Battle of Gaugamela, Alexander the Great marched into the heart of the Persian Empire, Susha.
We believe that Darius's army, the Persian army at that point, was at least 250,000. Now, some of the ancient records say 1 million, but we believe that's an exaggeration. But we do believe he had at least 250,000 soldiers. At this point, Alexander has 45,000. So he's outnumbered 5 to 1. Chariot can't turn very fast. So Alexander had instructed his troops, when they charge at you, just get out of the way. Let them go by and then spear them in the back. And it worked. So this secret weapon did absolutely no good. Once again, Alexander charges directly at Darius, and guess what happens? Once again, Darius runs away. And when Darius runs away, his army, even though it was 5 times larger than the Macedonians, they all panic and quit too. This is a relief of this battle. You can get some idea what the battles must have been like back then. The people in the funny clothes, these are the Persians. This is Alexander. You know, they wore very military. He conquers Babylon. He conquers Susa, which at one time had been the Persian capital. He goes on and conquers Persepolis, which is the capital city. And he burns, first he burns the palace, and then he burns the whole city. At that point, he officially is in charge of the entire Persian Empire.
He found there defies modern imagination. The royal treasury held 50,000 talents of gold and silver in Sasar and 120,000 jor talents in Persepolis, a fortune valued today at over $1.6 trillion. But where did this wealth come from? For centuries, we've been told it was Persian. But the stones in the language of Elam tell a different story. They speak of a people from the east, merchants and mariners who spoke a language nearly identical to archaic Tamil. This $1.6 trillion was not just a Persian treasury, it was the accumulated profit of 2,000 years of Tamil maritime trade. The Teak trade, long before the Silk Road, there was the spice and timber road. Archaeologists have discovered teak wood, teku, from the Malabar Coast in the foundations of Elamite palaces. The merchants, these weren't just random shipments. Evidence suggests that Tamil trade guilds established permanent settlements in Elamite cities like Susha and Urva to manage their massive interests in ivory, black pepper, Pippari, and resins, Kungilium. Linguistic evidence, the language of money, in Susha was infused with Dravidian roots. Wu are you means town, Palam means fruit, Kunju means small, young, and Amma means mother, are direct matches between Elamite and Tamil. There are many more words of Elamite matching Tamil words. The Elamites didn't just adopt Tamil goods, they adopted the Tamil identity of the merchants who made them rich. The script evolution. As the nomadic Aryans moved into the region, they encountered these established, wealthy trade hubs. They didn't have a written language of their own. Instead, they tried to learn the Elamite and Tamil Brahmi scripts and created a broken version of Tamil speech in Tamil Brahmi scripts. The birth of Sanskrit. By 535 BC, as the Persian Empire expanded, Tamil Brahmi, already used for trade as far as Egypt, merged with the local Avestan influences to form the structural foundation of Sanskrit. Religious export. It wasn't just words. The concept of the Sun King, Nahante in Elamite, Neram in Tamil, and other Vedic deities traveled from the Tamil heartland through Elam and back into North India as formalized religion. Funding an empire. Alexander didn't just conquer with military brilliance, he conquered with Tamil gold. In Egypt, he seized the wealth of the Tamil pharaohs, the maritime elite who controlled the Red Sea trade. In Susha, he took the 50,000 talents that had been built up through centuries of Malabar wood and spice exports. The Arrian migration, the soldiers and administrators who followed Alexander stayed behind. These Greek and Avestan-speaking elites settled in the north, up in Rajasthan, merging with the local priestly classes to become the ancestors of the modern, white Brahmins. Summary: the story of Elam is the story of the Tamil merchant pioneers. They were the world's first global brokers, and their wealth quite literally built the ancient world, from the temples of Egypt to the treasuries of Greece. Final thought: when you speak Tamil today, you aren't just speaking a language, you are speaking the very tongue that once managed the world's first $1 trillion trade network.